Getting started in Cubase 15 is faster than ever. The redesigned hub brings project previews, filters, and audio setup tools all before you even load a project. Let's take a look. So let me give you a quick tour of the hub because many things have changed here and they're all designed to make your life easier when starting or loading a new project. So this is the new look, and as you can see, we have everything we need in one page. So we have our projects, we have our tutorials, our manuals, you can log into your My Steinberg account, and we also have the hub settings right here. One of the most useful things that you can do is you can select the audio driver of your audio interface straight from the hub, which means that if I click here, I can see all the audio interfaces that I have installed, including my built-in audio, and I can select this audio interface to work with Cubase. The next thing that you can do that's really going to speed up the process of setting up your outputs is that you can select your stereo output straight from the hub, which means if I click here, I can see all my different outputs and I can select them straight away without even having to open a Cubase project. And then if I want to double check if everything is okay, I can play a test signal by clicking on this icon.
Left channel, right channel.
If I want to adjust the settings of my audio interface, I can click here and I can open the audio device settings so I can set up my buffer size and so on and so forth. Another big improvement is that we can now see in one page our recent files, and we can also see our templates. So if I want to load up a template, I can see it right here. I can collapse our templates, I can expand them, I can have my user templates, and I can even select if I want to see the user templates, the factory templates, or all of them. So if I select user templates, you will see that I'm only going to have my user templates. If I select all, I can see all of the templates, including the factory ones. I can collapse the templates, and then I can even select folders that I know I'm saving all my Cubase projects so that the hub will scan them and it will give me all the projects that are contained in them. So if I click on the Cubase projects, you will see I have all the different projects that are included in this folder. Now, if you want to select which folders the hub is going to scan, you can go to hub settings and you can add them right here by just hitting on this plus symbol. So then you can add a user location. Here you can also do more things like use a default location for your new projects. You can choose to display the file paths and template descriptions. You can choose to show or hide the web content that you can see here in the hub. And you can choose whether the hub is going to open when you're closing projects. We also have new filters and ways to sort the different projects that we have in the hub. For example, if I go here, you will see that, of course, like I showed you, you can select your user templates or your factory templates. You can sort them in ascending or descending mode, and you can sort them by name, date, or template type. When it comes to sorting the templates using the template type, you can see that now the sorting is happening according to the template type. For example, this is scoring, this is music production, this is mastering, and so on and so forth. The same you can do with your recent projects. You can sort them by name or date in ascending and descending fashion. The other very cool thing that you can do is you can now search. So if I search, for example, for a project that I'm looking for example, Omnivocal, I can just type and immediately I can see this project in my recents list. But I can equally search for templates. So if I search for lo-fi, you will see that the lo-fi hip-hop template just appears right there. So it's very easy to find your projects in the new hub. And if that wasn't enough, there's a very cool new feature that allows you to preview your projects before you even load them. For example, you will notice that some of the projects that I have here have this play button, which means I can preview each one of these projects without even opening them. So let's hit play.
Take me far away.
So imagine if you have a long list of projects and you don't remember what each project is, especially if you've just started an idea, this new feature is going to allow you to listen before you load your project. And if you want to create a preview, it's very easy. All you need to do is go to your project, go to project preview, and here you can create a preview. You can remove a preview if you don't want it anymore. You can set a preview from start to cursor, and you can also set Cubase to always create previews when closing projects. So that means that when you close a project, Cubase will create a preview for you so that it's available in the Hub. The Hub is your launchpad into every session, making it quicker and smoother to get creative. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.